Welcome to Lesson 7 of Penne Express by Nathan Tao. This lesson will be going over testing your vehicle. Don't you want to test your newly designed and constructed vehicle? Well, here's a step-by-step guide on how to accomplish this. The introduction. A few principles you want to keep in mind while testing. The objective is get your pasta-made vehicle the farthest distance as possible, which means you want to get your vehicle farthest from the launching area. Few contents you want to always remember while testing. You should always remember that the ramp is going to be 1 meter tall, 1 meter wide, 1 meter long, and 0.5 meters wide. You also want to have a vehicle completely made of pasta, which means you should keep in mind and remember and keep track of what your vehicle is made of, how to make it, and how you can rebuild it in case anything happens. Always have spare parts and bring it to competitions just in case something happens. A few important principles that you need to know. Consistency. Consistency is the main founder of this event. Without it, all your previous runs will not be truthful and you'll be just guessing at that point. So it is very important that you distribute this factor throughout your testing session. You want to keep track of all your variables and only change one at a time during each test. Doing this, you can single out and find your mistakes and fix them slowly but efficiently. For example, you can change the type of pasta, weight, and materials you use, or depending on your design. You will be going over that more in the next video of creating your data log. Another important thing is the quantity of runs. The quantity of runs can make sure and choose whether or not your previous runs were successful and consistent. If you have a few consistent, good amount of runs, it's better than just one. So it's better to test more than less, as you have more experience, and you'll have to go through the routine every single time, so you'll be able to get used to it. To begin testing, you want to set this up. As you can see, you want to have the ramp right on the track on one side, which means you have to find a flat spot, and you want to have a spot that has a long distance going forward. You will begin slow and steady. So in the beginning, you don't really have to make a long distance, as you haven't made any progress of improving your device. You want to put your ramp facing the direction of movement, and then you want to put the vehicle right on top and make sure your hand is holding the back wheels so it doesn't move off and fall off. You should have a piece of measuring tape and a notepad, maybe even a stopwatch to keep track of all your data. Once ready to launch, you should have your vehicle let go and it should roll down the ramp. Once it goes to a certain distance, you want to grab your measuring tape and measure the distance from the front of the vehicle to the back of the vehicle to the back of where you started it. Then you want to add it to your data log, which you'll be going over in the next video. You should also have a notepad to write down any needed information that isn't part of your data log. For example, the floor, the material of the floor, any ridges or bumps on the floor, any throws on the floor, or anything that may have affected your run. Keep in mind that as you go, you'll be getting better. So you should always learn the basics and the routine of the event and your device. You should always record everything that happens. Why did it stop? How can I make it go farther? Is it consistent? We'll be going over troubleshooting on another lesson. Also record the other data. How far did it go? Was the angle fine? Did it stay in shape? Was it what I expected? We will go over data logs in the next video. Thank you for listening. Feel free to email 31townnathan@gmail.com if you have any questions related to the Penne Express event. Thank you.